Welcome in. Testing. 1, 2, 3. We are live. Big, beautiful Bill. Passing. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, 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 everybody. Hello. Ozzy. Number one, Ozzy, tonight. Number one. Richard, how are you, Richard? Good to see you. Good to see you. Celebrating 4th of July, Independence Day. Day before. Day before. Wife came out, barbecue, took off. Big rainstorm last night, but I made it and survived the big, beautiful bill. Did Trump know about this bill from the beginning? And what did I say? Right on 4th of July. Right on 4th of July. First time for everything. Welcome in, guys. Just a little live tonight here. I'm a little late. I wanted to, first of all, I had no internet, and I have a little internet, and went and checked out some other YouTube channels, support those. Fabian's great channel and some other channels, and wife was here, but we'll go live for a little bit until it gets dark. Big storm here last night, man. I can't believe I made it. Lightning strikes. Lemon J, hello, hello, hello. And just horrendous. Yes, and what else? Here's what else I got. Look at this. Forget about it. USA in the chat. USA laughs. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. The big, beautiful bill. Did it help? Did it help? Did it help some of us? None of us? We'll see. Short term, long term, we'll just have to wait and see. We're going to talk about that for a little bit. Mike. Yeah, Mike got your laughs. And Ozzy got everybody. Don't Peek's in the house. Hello, hello. Don't Peek. How are you, lovebirds? How are you? Good to see you. Sporting the glasses here and the hat. A little hard to see. Appreciate everybody being here. Yeah, just a little live. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their holiday, 4th of July, and enjoying the day before. I know I am. And having a good time, and it's always great to be with you guys and my loyal subscribers. Very, very nice. Me and Fabian, and we're going to try something in a few days, just a little something different. It has to do with a little music and stuff, so we're going to try that out just for a little bit, just one time. We're going to talk about the big, beautiful bill. I've been talking to people around the campsite. You know me, I like to talk. Yeah, we know that, Sal. And talking to family and stuff like that. And it's amazing because I'm talking to Democrats, Republicans, whatever. Everybody has a different perspective on this big, beautiful bill. Now, I'm going to give you my perspective. I really think Trump knew. I think he went really high. I think he was asking for everything, the kitchen sink, the cigars. I think he was throwing everything in, knowing that's the business part of him, right? Just throw it all in and hope that we're going to get a little bit. He got more than a little bit. He got a lot. Now, he didn't get everything, of course, but he got a lot. And a lot of the, we're going to talk about what's in it for us again one more time. What got twisted, turned, and modified. But one thing I will say, there is a lot of money for our borders, and I think that's important. Yes or no? Oh, Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Isn't it beautiful? Celebrate Independence Day, our veterans, our vets who fought for this beautiful country. And we should never forget about the men and women that are on here, the past and the present, of course, because they're a much better man and woman than I am. I continue to say it's amazing. If it wasn't for them on Independence Day, Memorial Day, these are just very important to soak them in. As you enjoy yourself with your favorite beverage, your cigar, whatever it is, always just take a few minutes and remember those horrific times and how proud we are of our military and our vets, because plain blank, we don't have it. Now, Trump, I think, went very high on this. Remember that chess game? He's playing Monopoly. He just threw it all in, knowing he was only going to get a little bit. He got more than a little bit. Look, There's a lot. I've talked about this many times on here. There's mostly pros. There's a little cons, but you guys got to understand this is not going to take an effect right away. But it passed. It passed. Now it's just up to Trump now to take out that beautiful pen and or that marker and sign it, and it goes into play. I also think that bill by passing it saved the House. It's saving the House, and Republicans probably will win the House by a good majority, in my opinion. Now, some of the things I've said this before, and I know a lot of MAGA and a lot of Republicans and conservatives are going to disagree. I'm just not a big fan of spending all that money, but if it's going to help our military, it's going to help our borders and keep those borders closed for future Republican presidents and Democrat. Let's be honest. We're eventually going to have a Democrat president again, right? Probably be a while, but he really saved a lot, at least in the near future, having a lot of these illegals that came over here. So that's number one. That was big. Money to our military, I think you can't disagree on that. And it's a lot better than money going to other countries in military, right? Like, helping out Ukraine. And I'm all for helping out Ukraine in the beginning. And I think you should help out but a lot of them wasted money. So I think a lot of that is good, even though it's into the deficit. Appreciate it, Brian. Appreciate it. Maribel left. She wasn't planning on staying here. She came here and had some lamb and had a cocktail, and she's home. We had a major windstorm in Vegas. It took off a couple screens off of people's homes. Everything's a mess. We had a high gust just this morning, but here in the mountains, it was nice. But last night we got hit. So Maribel went home. So, guys, for short term, I said this last night, I think the bill's going to be very, very good. I think long term, we just have to wait and see. We don't have a crystal ball. Long term, I don't know how you see it, but we're going to be paying for this long term. But we just don't know. Maybe Trump has a plan for that too. Well, welcome in, guys, and happy 3rd of July, and tomorrow's Independence Day and 4th of July. Make sure you have your American food or your Italian food or whatever you enjoy. Have fun with it. Your soul food, whatever it might be. Enjoy the Independence Day. But, I understand why people are worried about it. I've spoken to a lot of conservatives, and a lot of them, some agree with me and some disagree. Ribs are good. We're gonna have that tomorrow, Ozzy. I'm gonna be leaving here. Even though I paid for the site tomorrow, Maribel wants me home with the family, so I'm going to be leaving here tomorrow in the afternoon. We're also going to have ribs, Ozzy, and steak and stuff like that. And also then we're going to take the time out. Ozzy Crosby, and Ozzy, you are a member, and I think Crystal donated 15 memberships, so congratulations on your membership. Appreciate all the memberships. And then we're going to go ahead and feed the homeless tomorrow once again. Maribel's got something up her sleeve again, so we're going to head out tomorrow and make sure we can help out some homeless people. That's tomorrow. Hugo, how are you, Hugo? Good to see you. I'm going to read some comments here. Most of us know what's in the bill, right? If you want me to explain some of the bill again, I can. Don't Peek, thank you, Don't Peek. Don't Peek, thank you. On behalf of me and Maribel, we appreciate you taking your time out and coming here and supporting this channel. Appreciate everything you do. I really, really do. It's overwhelming, Don't Peek. And yes, Maribel has a bigger heart than I do. I mean, we all have big hearts. And it's funny, as humans, whoa, time out. Whiskey Tango with the floating heart right off the bat, the floating heart. Whiskey Tango coming through. High five, fist bump, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Whiskey Tango 1953, not 1933. What's up, Whiskey Tango? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here, guys. Andrew White, how are you? Dep, and more Dep. Tax cuts for the billionaires. Hello, Andrew. Good to see you, Andrew. That's your opinion, and you are entitled to your opinion, Andrew. So, and I agree on some of that, Andrew, a little bit. But, Andrew, where I disagree, Andrew, it's just not for all the billionaires. I think it's for everybody, Andrew, in my opinion. There's a lot of stuff in there. Lemon J, thank you so much. For all of us, most of us, seniors, people who have kids, and American cars, and even hybrid cars. So there's a lot of stuff in there. Military, and that kind of stuff. And, you know, and yes, it does add, I think you said it adds to the depth, and I agree on that part. This is all a lie. D Mom 100. It's all a lie. Everything's a lie. Everything's a lie. We just continue, right? We have 227 in the chat. Thank you so much for liking these videos. I greatly appreciate it. Uncle Charlie, what do you know? What do you see? What do you hear? What's up, Uncle Charlie? Always a pleasure to see you in here. Always. D-Best says it's just simply trash. D-Best says trash it. Trash it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Yeah, there's a lot of, and I've talked to Democrats, and you know, it's funny. Interesting. They say most Democrats are against it. I've spoken to some Democrats, and they're like, it's not so bad. It's going to, you know, help Social Security, no tax, and for seniors. And then I talked to conservatives, and there's some are like, we support Trump, we still like Trump, but we don't like the whole bill. So it's really kind of a mix on, you know what it comes down to, guys? What is in it for the American people? But I think it also comes down to what's in it for the individual. Let's be honest. I mean, I'm happy. I mean, I don't have, my kids are all grown up, and I'm happy they're going to give tax credit. I really mean. I'm happy that's going to give to the military or borders. I'm happy it's going to be for American cars, because I have an American car. I don't know how much it's going to help us. I'm sure it's going to help a little bit, right, in tax benefits. But I'm happy for at least the money is for Americans, not wasted overseas. So with that said, I love it. I still don't like the Medicaid situation. More I hear about it because I help out the homeless people, and unfortunately, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Herbie Hancock, welcome to South Vegas #1 membership. Herbie Hancock, what's happening? Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate that. High five, fist bump. Appreciate that membership. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, membership, joining the family. What's that? Joining twice? 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 Was it a mistake? Twice? Or is that a... Appreciate that so very, very much. Really appreciate it. Janine, how you doing today, Janine? Hopefully you're enjoying hopefully you're gonna enjoy your day tomorrow, Janine. Always a pleasure, Janine. I want to say thank you so much, Janine, for being here and everything you do. There's nothing you can ever do wrong. I always want to say to my moderators, make sure you do enjoy some of the entertainment and react with everybody, and don't get caught up too much into the little people. I got the cigar right here, Hugo. I'm kind of like taking a break. I got a little lightheaded for the first time. I'm a little lightheaded. So I might have inhaled accidentally. Let me fix this camera. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Whoops. I'm sorry. Let's get that there. So I'm going to light one up in a little bit. Got the hammock. Maribel put the hammock up. Need more water, Shannon. Yeah. Where the hell is my water? Shannon, where the hell is my water, Shannon? I tell you what, I don't have water, Shannon, but I do have a little Grey Goose and grapefruit juice. No sugar. Low carb drink, Ozzy. Low carb, Lemon J. Actually, you know what? I didn't want to get Tito's. You know why? Grey Goose was cheaper. Grey Goose just so happened to be cheaper than Tito's. So I got Grey Goose. Let me get a water. Shannon's right. Where the hell's my water? Shannon's right. Couldn't agree more, Shannon. Low carbs, makers on the rocks. Forget about it. Enjoy it. There you go, Shannon. Yeah, I had to have a vodka tonight. Just one. But that's why I got the Grey Goose. Are you in federal land? Am I in federal land? I don't know. I might be. No. I don't know. You know, Joe Charles. First of all, Joe, I'm sorry I didn't say hi, Joe. And I know we disagree on some stuff. Joe, I want to say something, Joe. Thank you once again for being a supporter on here, Joe. And be free to disagree. You know that. Joe, we did that tonight. Maribel, Joe, she loved it. I couldn't get over how much she loved the corn. I think she loved the corn, Joe, more than the lamb chops. So it's funny you say that. Interesting that you brought that up. Bigfoot territory. Yes, we are in Bigfoot territory, Hugo, Joe. I'm serious. She loved it. A little salt and pepper. That's all it was, and a little bit of butter. So neighbors think I'm crazy here. My camping neighbors, they think I'm nuts. This guy's nuts. He talks loud. He's got all the flags on. So how are you? Hey, thank you for those beautiful comments on the shorts. Appreciate it. I really, really do. Ozzy, it wasn't bad. Ozzy, I got to say, Maribel liked it more. I like Steam, but that's why they have chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and this, that, whatever, and Democrats, Republicans, right? But it was good. It was good, Ozzy. Maribel enjoyed it. Jim, how are you? How's Canada? Happy 4th. Thank you, Jim. We appreciate it. I appreciate it, Jim. Thank you for being here. Are you a Trump supporter? Sometimes I am, and sometimes I'm not. Yes, I'm a Trump supporter. Forget about it. Ginny. Joe, it's nothing better, Joe, in my opinion. You agree with that? Nothing better, Joe, to enjoy yourself outdoor. For me, Joe. I mean, nothing wrong with cooking a little macaroni, Joe Charles, but it's nothing better than great American food on the grill, in my opinion. So, absolutely. God bless you. Nice. I have always said that. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. I've said this a lot. My family's from Italy. Italy's beautiful. Germany's beautiful. Love Canada. I love these countries. But for me, I was born in the United States. Nothing better than United States. Let's see it in chat. USA, USA. And Trump, did he save America on this big, beautiful bill? Yes or no? I already know what Joe's going to say. I'm only kidding, Joe. But no, seriously, did Trump save us on this big, beautiful bill? Yes or no? Thank you so much. Salt, appreciate that. Love your honesty, love your views, love your help with those less fortunate. God bless you. And God bless you. And thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for your great, nice comments and honest comments on those short videos. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. God bless you. Ron, how are you, Ron? How's it going, Ron? Happy 4th of July and Independence Day tomorrow. Enjoy it. Doggy boy, you already know. United States of America. Thanks for putting it in there. It's not the cigar is a Dominican cigar. So shout out to Dominicans. Every country has its great stuff. Well, let's be honest. But for me, nothing better in the United States. And, you know, Trump wants cars to be made in America and give incentives to that. I have a few American cars. I might get a little tax break on it. But let's go back to the Medicaid one last time. I know you guys could eat me up. It's just because we help out the homeless, and there is homeless people out there that do work. I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, bullshit. Yes, they work. They just can't afford the apartment. And some of them have Medicaid, and they are working, but they're not quite working at 40 hours. I'm just a little worried, just a little bit. Are they going to implement it and make sure that it's exactly 40 hours? Could it be 20 hours? Because a lot of them that I talk to, they're a little worried. Because if they lose their Medicaid and they go into a hospital, the hospital still has to accept them. But then they're going to have this big hospital bill. And we're going to end up paying for it in the long run. I know I can upset you guys a little bit. I know particularly the MAGA. I just like to look at the big picture. Let's see how the states are going to work that out. I know it says 40 hours. Or is it 80 hours a month? I keep saying 40. I think it's 80. They try to reduce it to 40. I'm not even sure, but there's definitely required work requirements. And I like the work requirements. I really do, guys, because it gets people. And by the way, the work requirements are for people that are 19 to 64. 65, and you get Medicaid and Medicare, because you can get them both, or you're disabled, you're going to still get your Medicaid. That's not going to go away. But unfortunately, some of these people that are working don't meet that requirement are going to lose that. And then the hospitals, you know, were they going to get in a big problem with debt? And are they going to end up, you know, having problems going into bankruptcy? So I don't have the answers, but Trump had to do something to cut. And he cut, you know, trillions of dollars into Medicaid, not Medicare, and not Social Security. I don't like when I hear CNN saying he's touching Social Security, because there's nothing in there that it's actually going to help Social Security. because he's giving out tax breaks. I believe it's $6,000, so that you can it's almost like no tax on Social Security. There's a $6,000 that's going to come right off. So when you pay into Social Security and you make, I'm just throwing a number out, guys, 15,000 for an example, and you have to claim that, you claimed that already all those years you worked. So he was trying to implement no tax Social Security, but it didn't happen. And so now he says, okay, how about $6,000? Now that's going to help out. So that's more fazools, more money if you're a senior in your tax bracket. So maybe you're paying $1,000 a year. Maybe you're breaking even, or maybe you're making back $500. Maybe now you're going to be getting money back. So it's going to help out Social Security. There's nothing in here that's going to hurt Social Security. And by the way, Social Security is not going to go anywhere. I don't think it's going to go anywhere with a Republican president. And I'm going to throw something else out there. As long as we don't have a socialist president like the mayor in New York, even a moderate Democrat, I think we're okay on Social Security for a very long time. Okay? That's my opinion. I'm going to stick with it. But it's the Medicaid that's a little complicated on this bill. And there's other couple things in there. But at the end of the day, I think it was a bill that needed to be passed. And I think Trump went real high. He's with me. I think he went real high and threw everything in, and they probably laughed at it. Knowing if he would have went small, think about this. Say he would have went in small and just threw in a few things, it might have got turned down. So that's why he is amazing. He's smart on that perspective. He's very smart. And again, not everything in a bill you're going to agree or disagree on. And actually comes down what's benefit for yourself. And there might be some things on there that's not. So, all right, let me move on here. I missed a lot of comments. Shit, my thing froze up. I apologize. Everything just froze up. Had a brain freeze. Well, I didn't have a brain freeze, but network did, or YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I hope groceries go down. I agree with you on that. Was that cat lover? Cat lover. Cat lover. I agree with that. And I'm a Trump supporter, but I agree. I guess you thought I was going to disagree, right? No, I agree with you. I really do. He's working on it. He's working on it. I do too, Ozzy. It scares me. That mayor scares me. He's going to be the mayor, and he has, he knows how to, look, he knows how to persuade. He's like Trump. Whoa. Ozzy, stay with me. He's like Trump, but way opposite. And he worries me because he can act it out like everything free. Free this, free Medicaid, free that, control the groceries, make everything kind of a set price, and stuff's going to go down. That's how he's going to act. But he's going to control the small business. And it just doesn't work. Socialism, it just doesn't work, in my opinion. Fast and Furious. Yeah, Lemon J. I'm hoping that groceries do go down, like that subscriber says. I'm hoping. We know eggs went down, and economy is better, but let's hope that food does go down. Hey Sal, if you're on Social Security disability, what is the big beautiful bill going to do for us? Uncle Charlie, great comment. As far as the disability and Social Security, you should get Uncle Charlie. You get taxed on that Social Security, depending, Uncle Charlie, depending, VIP Aux Group, hello, Uncle Charlie, depending what tax bracket you're in, you may or may not get taxed on that right now. I don't know where you're at, and I don't want you to discuss it, but I'll just say this, Uncle Charlie. If you are under the $50,000 range in Social Security, or $40,000, I don't know if you're working or not. What's to say, Uncle Charlie, you're not working, and you're getting Social Security, and you're getting a certain amount of disability, you might not be getting taxed on that Social Security. So it might not have, it's probably not going to, I can tell you this, Uncle Charlie, it's not going to hurt you. How's that? That makes sense, or I haven't too many drinks. It's not going to hurt you, Uncle Charlie. But if you're paying, if you have to pay taxes on Social Security because you're over that certain $50,000, $40,000 combined, then you're going to benefit, and you're going to get a nice tax break. I don't know. I'm not a CPA, but it's going to be better than it is this year, Uncle Charlie. So, but he's not going to mess with disability, Social Security, or Medicare. As far as I'm looked at it, everything's the same on that. Okay. Hopefully I explained that. Okay. Because some people don't pay taxes on Social Security. I know you're saying, what do you mean? If depending what you bring home, because if you're on Social Security and you're not working, and say you're only getting like $600 Social Security a month, I'm just saying. That's better than nothing, right? I'm just saying, you're probably not getting taxed on that. If that makes sense at all. So now, if you're getting Medicaid and Medicare because you're in that, let's just say you're making under 30,000 and you're getting Medicaid as your secondary insurance, guys, stay with me. I know it gets a little complicated. You're not going to get, it's not going to touch you at all. At least Trump, working on adding to the economy. Absolutely, Ozzy. Once again, great. Yeah, he's just trying to help out all Americans. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. You're going to spill a glass of water here and there. I said this before. He's going to make some. I don't know if they're mistakes, Ozzy or Rusty's on here. Some things are just not going to make sense, and I've called them out on certain things, but again. He has his plan that, I don't know. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But as far as that, Uncle Charlie, you should be okay. Okay? And again, if you're 65 years old, you're not losing your Medicaid at all. If you're on Medicare and Medicaid. And by the way, if you're 19 to 64, you might not lose it either, guys. Come on in, guys. Let's talk. Now, we got 26 likes. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys can go hit the like if you haven't already. Only if you enjoy the content. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes, I'm a clown. You can call me a clown. I'm a clown. I'm a proud clown of the United States of America. And there's the clown again. All right. I'll salute, guys. I even have the glass. Look at the glass. Can you get any more American in this, Lemon J? Lemon J, you there? Can you get any more American in this? Look at this. Huh? Forget about it. SNAP benefits? You want to talk about SNAP benefits? We will. Somebody says something about SNAP. I didn't see anything in here that's going to mess with SNAP. SNAP benefits is food stamps. Great comment, Ozzy. Kevin, thank you, Kevin, England. Thank you, Lemon J. Yes, nice. No, nothing's affecting SNAP. Don't get caught up in believing fake news, New York Times or CNN. There's nothing's going to affect SNAP benefits at all. I didn't say anything about a work requirement. And even if it is, it's not going to affect your SNAP benefits. Guys, here's the thing. Some people are going to, it's mostly for illegals and for people that have just been sitting back on their ass, not working. And Ozzy, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I'll just say my uncle. We'll call my uncle. And people are taking advantage. It's supposed to be temporary. So we help out people with Medicaid and SNAP, for a couple years, 2 years, a year, 3. And then, to try to lift people into a better situation to work. But the problem with the healthcare, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I hope that we can work on a better healthcare system, but let's move on. We'll talk about that in another live. We talked about it before. Clueless. A lot of people are going to look at this bill. A lot of people don't even read the bill. They're going to go into Google and type in something. Are you going to lose certain things? And they'll probably say yes, because it's somehow connected with CNN. So you got to be careful. The cigar is not lit. You want it lit? No, because I had somebody went into Google and it says, Google, are we going to lose SNAP? Are we going to lose Medicaid? And it says yes. No, it's not yes. You got to read the bill. It's pending on the work. It just says yes, yes, or no. Give me a break. Screaming kid. Yeah, they have babies next door. God bless them. That's a good one, Lemon J. Hey, Lemon J. High five, fist pump. That was a good one. Really a good one. Every now and then, there's some great comments. And a lot of times I miss comments, but that's a good one. Delta, I'm in Mount Charleston, Nevada, about 45 minutes outside. It was a big rainstorm last night. You didn't ask me that. That's where I'm at. Yeah. Yeah, there was a little baby crying next door. They have little kids. All right, thank you, Lemon J. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all 223 of you and 37 likes. Thank you for the donations. Appreciate it, guys. Let's not panic on this big, beautiful bill. Let's wait and see on there. I will continue to say this a few more times in this live. At least we have money that's going to American people. You know, not all of it's perfect, but it's not going to be wasteful money that's spent to other countries, like the Build Back Better that almost passed and Joe Manchin blocked it. And other presidents have messed up. And Bush, and even Clinton, they write these bills, and how much it stays here in America? Not much. At least Trump's going to help out the veterans, the borders, the military, and a lot of us on here. A lot of us, not all of us. And yes, unfortunately, some of us might get hurt. But, a long run, we'll have to wait and see. Short term, I think we're going to be just fine. And I think Trump played it right. I think if Trump would have went in just with half a piece of pie, he would have never got that. He would have got nothing. But he went in with 10 big pies. 10 big pies. He threw it all at them, right? And they're like, well, it just made sense. It blew their mind. It blew the House of Representatives' mind. It blew the Senate mind. And by the way, they won easy on it. And a lot of it's politics, guys. They didn't want to lose their seats and stuff. So, be honest with you, it's a lot of political stuff. Even those who wanted to block it, they had no choice. And that's on both sides. That's on a Democrat president, Republican. It's just the game. It barely got out of the Senate. Maribel, you're home safe. Maribel's home safe, and we had a major mini hurricane in Vegas. While Maribel was up here, a mini hurricane in Vegas. Winds came out of nowhere. Dawn, how are you? And welcome to the membership, Dawn. How you doing, Dawn? Appreciate it. The 50 tie, yes, he broke that tie on the Senate, right? But the House came back today, early this morning, and it blew it. So. William, how are you, William? It doesn't matter if it's passed by one vote, no vote, tiebreaker to the vice president. It passed. The bill passed, and nothing we can do about it. Nothing we can really do about it. Unfortunately, the bill passed, unfortunately, I mean, the bill passed, So that's it. Thank you. Appreciate it, Salt. Yeah, Maribel's back. Chris, how are you, Chris? Danny D. I don't think it's bad, Danny. It's only going to be bad for people that that are on that Medicaid program and they're working, but they're not. They're just going to increase the work requirements. I mean, as far as the deficit, we'll have to just trust Trump again. Just trust him again. He has a plan, and he says, yes, it is going to add to the deficit, but he says he believes long term it's going to be good. So let's be optimistic, and time will tell. Time will tell. I mean, we might look back 8 years from now and see Trump was a very good president. Maybe he would have went down as the best, but maybe the bill tanks. Maybe it doesn't come in as strong. I think it will. We just have to wait and see. A++, yeah. I mean, I give him that A+. I'll take 1+ away, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Let me ask everybody in the chat. Maribel's in a comfortable bed, and I'm going to be on a cot. Miss you, Maribel. Let me ask you guys this. if the Build Back Better would have passed and Joe Manchin didn't block it, and that would have went in effect for 3 years, what do you think would have happened to the United States of America? What would have happened? And Maribel, this is for you, Maribel. What would happen if the Build Back Better would have passed? What do you think would have happened? Because there was nothing for America. The only thing there was in there was $10,500 forgiveness off of college tuition, right? And I don't think all the colleges, I don't think a lot of people would have benefited from it. Hello, Maribel. So if that would have passed, we would have been in some serious trouble. And the Democrats were trying to push that bill. And Joe Manchin, a Democrat from West Virginia, I believe, he said, no, we can't have it. Because most of that, I would say 90% of the money in that bill, if not 95%, would have been all to Ukraine, other countries, and stupid, silly stuff that would not, and it would have been added to the deficit. So just my thoughts. Think about that for about a minute. Think about it. Ah, there's the United States. $9 trillion added by Biden. Floyd, yes. I thought it was more, but I thought it was more. So it's getting a little dark here, guys. Natalie Hopkins. How are you, Natalie? Always good to see you. Thank you, Janine. You like it, Maribel? Put it on again. It's for my wife and everybody else on here. My wife got me these beautiful United USA glass. Look at that. Styling. Style. There we go. Here's a. Somebody take a picture of this, huh? Here you go. Somebody take a snapshot, huh? Well, JJ says, trash. Trash to the glasses or trash to the United States of America? Because if that's trash to the United States of America, I'm not going to tolerate that at all. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. It's a Dominican cigar. Pretty good cigar. I hope Trump sends you to Iran. You want me to go to Iran? All right. Kristen, how are you? Good to see you on here. That's a good comment. Interesting comment, Kristen. The last 4 years was totally trash. I can use other words, but I won't say it on here. But yeah, trash to be a little nicer about it. Brian, be good. How are you, Brian? Be good. Sorry I don't agree. That's okay, Brian. I don't agree on everything on there, Brian. I don't know how long you've been on. I don't agree on everything. And, you know, that's your opinion, Brian. That's your opinion, my friend. Be nice or don't comment. I like that too. I like that comment. High five, fist bump. Be nice. Don't comment. I'll just add on and say, move on. Amen, Debbie. Amen. Richard, I hear you. MAGA's great. Make America great. Again, common sense. Be real. There's other words. Saved America. Anna says, I love our country, just not the president. That's your opinion, Anna. You're right. I mean that, Anna. You have your right. But you love America. And I like that. You guys agree? Terry, what's happening, Terry? Terry, so well said. A president with healthy mental status for one. You know what, Terry? High five, fist bump. Oh, enjoy those fireworks, Natalie. I had some fireworks here last night with lightning and thunder. Yes, just like the whiskey, Ozzy. What's up, William? Yeah, we had fireworks here. Love the flag, Maribel. We had fireworks here last night with lightning strikes. Maribel's like, come home, come home. I go, what about the tent? Forget about the tent. Leave the tent there. Come home. Get it tomorrow. We had some fireworks. I'm going to see some fireworks tomorrow. Hold on, guys. 1 second. I got to check something on the tent. Be right back. Getting a little windy here, guys. A little windy here, Maribel. Disabled is not, yeah, disabled is fine. He's not messing with anybody disabled or seniors. Be honest with you guys. I think everybody's going to be fine, you know? First of all, Uncle Charlie, they don't get paid. They just voluntarily enjoy it. And as far as the moderators go right now, Uncle Charlie, I'm going to keep you on that top list of 2. I think we're okay at the moment, but they don't get paid. Well, we give out certain shirts and coffees and that kind of stuff to the moderators. But yeah, Uncle Charlie, I'll keep you in mind, Uncle Charlie, because you are here a lot. So, because there is some certain lives that we get tremendous amount of people in here, and sometimes moderators are out and about, and so I'll keep you in mind, Uncle Charlie. Thank you for asking. What's going on? What would you talk about the big beautiful bill, Walter? I think that was Walter. Edwin, how are you, Edwin? What's up, Brian? Be good. Absolutely, Natalie. Anytime. I love the Kool-Aid. Oregon is beautiful. Thank you, Labs. Yep. We appreciate it. Yep. I'm drinking some make me an offer of me 10,000. Don't peek, salute, don't peek. God bless you and your baby boy and your great husband. God bless you, your family. Salute. Salute to everybody. Drink a mojito. Walter. I don't know if I have the ingredients. I don't know. Or do I, Maribel? Or do I? I might. Absolutely, Angel Cruz. I'm hesitating because I think, Maribel, did you bring me a mojito, Maribel? You know what? I might have a mojito. Holy shit. Maribel brought me 1 can. I just got to mix it up a little bit. Well, maybe we'll have a mojito. I'm not driving, so maybe I will. We'll see. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Cuz Del Nova. We have to ask my wife. Maribel got it for me about 4 years ago already. The hat. Cuz Del Nova. Jeez, let's go. Let's do it. Kick back, guys, and have a drink if you know you can drink. If not, sit back and have a water. Diet Coke. That's all I care. Enjoy yourself. Be entertained a little bit. Well, moving on here. Hi. Let's see here. What I miss here? Just don't fall off the mountain. Man, you imagine that, Ozzy? Imagine, look. You imagine me falling off this mountain, guys, right here? Hold on. Imagine me falling off that mountain. You won't see me no more. I can see me rolling down, worried about the cigar, Ozzy. Huh? You imagine me? I'd be like Trump. Remember when Trump? That was bad. That's not even close, but he was worried about his shoes. And that's coming up, July 13th. The assassination attempt. I'd be worried about my cigar. That wasn't a good comparison. I take that back. But anyhow, he was worried about his shoes. Trump, you got to say what you say. Hate him, love him, don't care, in between. Sal, look like 4th of July. Don't peek. Thank you for putting that. Let me pin that there. Thank you very much. What was I going to say? Oh, say what you want to say about Trump. But he is an American president. Is he perfect? No. Nobody is. But when he did this and got shot, where are my shoes? Where the hell's my lucky shoes at? Where's my American shoes? So I was coming down that mountain, Ozzy, I'd be like, where the hell's my Dominican cigar? People are all having fun. We got fires all to my right, fires here, kids over here, older kids here. People enjoying the 4th of July extra long weekend. Extra long weekend. I've been celebrating mine since yesterday. You celebrating yours? Well, you should. It's a club soda with the taste of mojito. We're not sure he had to add alcohol if he wants. Okay, so I do have the mojito mix. I just got to add the alcohol, Lemon J, Janine, and whoever asked that, William. Country music to my right. I like a little country music. And if I don't, that's their business, not mine. That's right. That's when we seen the snake, Maribel, when I got this hat. We seen that 25-foot hat. That scorpion, man, we left that at home, Ozzy. That scorpion's home. I left it for my son, Josh. Let him eat it. Shout out to Josh. Mojitos. I like a mojito, but for me, it's got to be perfect, not too sweet, and only one. I'm done trying to explain mentally spraying Teflon. Absolutely, Natalie. Natalie, sit back, Natalie Hopkins, for a few minutes and join me. Natalie Hopkins, loyal subscriber. Salute, Natalie, and everybody else on here. Sal Capano, any idea for my husband YouTube channel? So I would say he's got to find something he enjoys. Lovebirds, don't peek. Tell him to sit back and think about something he really enjoys and have fun doing it. And then sky's the limit. To make sure he has fun doing it. Cooking channels seems to be good, but he's got to enjoy it. I can name a few, but it's going to come down to what he really enjoys, maybe it's politics, maybe it's music, maybe it's cigars, as long as he enjoys it. I think that's what it comes down to. I don't think you need any kind of fancy thumbnails. You could just use your phone and just start it. Tell him to start it and, take a day to think about it. I got to say something about Trump, Natalie says, after I had my drink. Now, Natalie's had her drink. Now you had your drink, Natalie. Go ahead, Natalie. And Natalie, I'm only kidding. Go ahead. Yeah, Danny, you're right. I hope prices of grocery go down, though. That's got to go down. Groceries got to go down. California has the lowest gas prices in 4 years. Yeah, I mean, gas prices are down. Economy is heading the right way. A lot of us want to see groceries go down. Maribel, you want me to show them that? The problem is, I don't know if I'll lose internet. Guys want to walk around? I can try to walk around before it's too dark. You guys want to walk around? Want to walk around the campsite? Let's walk around. All right. We're going to walk around. Maribel wants me to show you the flag, the Trump flag. Happy wife, happy life, Ozzy. Cindy, $2.58. I wish that was here in Vegas. All right, hold on. Waiting Trump to fail is not caring if your country fails. How can anyone have this much hate in them? in them. Excuse me. Please make sense of that. I can't, Terry. I can't, Terry. Thank you, Terry. Hold on. Appreciate that donation, Terry, and everything you do. I don't know, Terry. I say that all the time. So does Maribel, as Ozzy says, amen. And so do a lot of people that I talk to. And even Terry, you won't believe this, but even some of the Democrats I'm friends with, the moderates, they say that too. Maybe not in exact words, Terry. Let's walk around a little bit. We're going to walk around. I want to show you guys the Trump flag. Hey, Miss Natalie. Sorry, Natalie. Hold on, Natalie. Let me go back, Natalie. Shit. I'm going to wait for... Oh, Natalie. Sorry, Natalie. I really want Trump to stay in the White House because he's really good president. So he's here to Donald Trump. Natalie. I hear you, Natalie. Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more, Natalie. Ozzy, thank you for bringing that up, because I'm tossing back and forth on comments. I'm trying to walk. I'm a little buggity odd. Natalie, thank you for that comment. So that's where we're at. Anyhow, you know where hell I'm at. Let's move on. I don't know how the internet's going to hold up. We'll see. Yeah, the yellow Jeep. The cops know where I'm at, Hugo. They're looking for me sometimes. Hugo, they're looking for me. Ozzy, I'm feeling a little bit, Ozzy. I'm a lightweight. Sometimes. So, it's a nice little camper. That'll keep Maribel. That'll make Maribel. If I can get something like that for Maribel, maybe. And people here have tents, see? I'm not the only person with a tent. There's a bathroom tent. So we're going to take a walk to the show. Maribel wants to show you guys the Trump flag. So this flooded last night. Let me give you guys a little view. Give you guys a little view. You guys see enough of me. I'll give you guys the view while I walk. Salute, William. Salute. Why is there so much hate? Exactly, Helen. Why do we have to hate? We can just disagree. The hate's got to go away. I continue to say, got to love yourself first. But we need to get rid of the hate. What a great comment. Look at this guy all decorated over here. What do you guys think of this? Look at that, all the flags. Very nice. Oh yeah. Got some tents back there. That's the other side of the mountain, guys. Our country's beautiful. All right, we're approaching the, this is where I normally camp, guys. This is but somebody has it. 13. I like this spot here. You're kind of like in the woods a little bit more, but the Wi-Fi comes and goes. This is our spot, right, Maribel? This is our favorite spot right here. That's one of my favorite spots. Oh my God, look at the moon, guys. Look at that, half moon. Can you guys see that? Yes, I'm camping. Somebody asked if I was camping. Yes, I'm here. Been here 2 days, got one more to go. Then I'll be home with the family tomorrow, cooking ribs. All right, we're getting close to the flag, guys. Maribel wants to see the flag. Sky Star Coffee, what's happening? God bless you. Look at that. Beautiful, huh? The flag, we're coming up to the flag. We're not there yet. I think it's up here. I can smell a lot of gas from the generators. I agree. Nature's beautiful, Skystar. Thanks for being here tonight, Skystar. Here, I'll let you guys take this in and we'll show the flag. All right, I think we're coming up. I think this is it right here. They take it down? Oh no. They take it down? No, it's there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see. You can't see. Let me come over here, guys. I don't want to think I'm spying on them, guys. Hold on 1 second. Oh, there it is. Keep American gray. I don't know. It's hard to read it, guys, but it's kind of, the wind got a little. Can you guys see it? There it is, Maribel. You on here still? Am I still alive here? That's the flag. I don't want them to think I'm. That's a nice RV too, by the way. Or a nice trailer. All right. Oh, here you go. Here you go. God bless America. There it is, Maribel. You on here? God bless those people in there. That's the life, yeah. That's this for me. This is what 4th of July, Independence Day is. You know, I mean, ocean's nice. Maribel probably rather be. Some people like the ocean. Ocean or camping, guys. You can do both. You can camp in the ocean, I guess. Here's the other side. Cindy says, I'll take the ocean. Take the ocean. I think my wife would take the ocean, Cindy, over. I like both, Cindy. I kind of like this with the lake. Cindy, how are you? So Lake Tahoe, we're going to be in August. I like to fish. I want to go fishing. I'm taking you guys with me tonight. Take that view in. The sun's going to set. Or is setting, I guess. Beautiful, huh, guys? Sit back and enjoy this, guys, with me. Just sit back for a couple seconds. Mike H., how are you? Yeah, something special here, huh? This is why I like coming here, guys. That's why I like coming here. Happy 4th, DA. Thanks for being here. God bless America. It's where we get our water to wash our dishes and get our coffee, wash up. It's getting kind of dark now. The land of freedom. Amen. ABC 123, what's happening? How are you tonight, ABC? Cindy, I go like every 3 weeks, Cindy. Every 3 weeks. I know you do, Mike. You mentioned that before, Mike. I think Vegas has one of the best sunsets. Hawaii's pretty nice, and Puerto Rico, too. And I'm sure Florida's got them, Mike, but... Well, Sal, turn the camera around. I want to see some. I'm doing well, ABC. Thank you. Thank you. Having a good time, ABC. And I'm enjoying myself with you guys. I really am. Thank you so much for all your support, guys. And sorry I'm a little late tonight. But I had to go on and support some other YouTube channels, or I wanted to. And my wife was here. Take one more look at the Trump sign here. Or Trump flag, excuse me, guys. Ah, there he is. There he is. Ah, look at that. Trump, baby. Let's see Trump in the chat. Put it in there. Trump. Chicken nugget. What's happening, my friend? Look at that view with the Trump. Look at that, guys. Does it get any better than that? God bless him and his... William says hi. What's up, William? There it is, Maribel. You like it? What do you think? Don't peek. Get better, chicken nugget. Feel better right now. Feel better in the next 2 minutes. Couple deep breaths. Cold glass of water. Look at that. Yeah, a little light wind coming out of the northeast. I just made that up. I don't know where the hell the wind's coming from. Got me. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. What'd I do without you, Lemon J? Thank you so much. 8:03 sunset. All right. All right, we're going to move on. We'll walk back. Can you guys see the moon on here? Look at that. It's a half moon. Yeah, beautiful. Not bad for 45 minutes outside of Vegas. Northeast 11J, love you. Maribel, I've been using the water to drink the coffee, Maribel. What's wrong with that? Once you boil it, Maribel, it's good. You guys agree with me? Yes or no? Nope, we're not going to get in the middle of that, Sal. Not on that, Sal. You're on your own. You're on your own, Sal. Not getting in between the husband and the wife. We're staying out of it. Look at that view, guys. I boil the water, Maribel. Weatherman Sal coming to you next. Weatherman, Mike says yes. Chicken Nugget. Let me say hello to Chicken Nugget real quick before you go. Chicken Nugget, I hope you feel better. Take good care. Enjoy the view for a second before you go. LGBT for Trump. What's happening? Mega in the house. Where's all the mega at tonight? Nobody left? Exter. What's happening? Look at that view. Damn right I'm Trump. Sometimes you see some wild horses up there. I'm proud to be an American. 66 beautiful degrees at Sal's camp. Meteorologist Lemon J. Meteorologist Lemon J. Bringing up to date with the up-to-date forecast in Las Vegas, or excuse me, in Mount Charleston, bring you up to date on the big, beautiful bill and much, much more. And much, much more. And much, much more. Wild Horses. Who sang that song? Was it the Rolling Stones or the Beatles? Let me know in the chat. Laugh says we should rename that camp. Camp Sal. Let me see a little Laughs. Laughs, that's a good one. There's the Trump. There he is dancing. Maribel loves the dancing Trump. Everybody, shout out to Maribel, who makes a big part. Rolling Stones is correct, Janine. You know that. And a big part of feeding the homeless, helping the homeless. She's out there with the flags. She's out there with the flags, guys. And really mean that. She's out there with hamburgers and empanadas and homemade food. So a lot of you guys are saying, man, send me some of that stuff. These homeless people at times are eating really good. Also, shout out to a lot of other YouTube channels that are doing this. They've been doing it before me. Some are starting to support the channel and starting to do it. So high five, fist bump to anybody who's helping out the homeless on their channel. Appreciate it. In churches. But we know I could not do it without Maribel and a lot of you guys on here. All right, we're going to move on because it's getting dark at 8:03 as our meteorologist, Lemon J, as said in the chat. What's up, Hector? Hector, how's Hector doing tonight? All right, we're moving on. You like this one here, guys? That's a nice one. Nice and small. All right, I don't want to show this guy walking. He's already gave me the hands not to show him, so I'm going to move the camera. I got to go because I need sleep over here. Bless you, Chicken Nugget. Have a good night. Have a great night. Hopefully you feel a little bit better, Chicken Nugget. How are you?
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th. God bless you.
God bless
Beautiful,
you.
beautiful dog.
Thank you.
All right. I can smell the smoke. I can smell the smoke, Janine. Mike, do you miss this, Mike? When you come back out, Mike, open up one day. We'll come up here, Mike. Maribel, that water is not the toilet water, Maribel. That's good water to boil for coffee. It's good water, Maribel. Good night, Chicken Nugget. It's good water. Jelly X. I'm in Las Vegas. I'm in the casino right now. I'm right outside of Vegas. Right outside of Vegas. Look at that, Mike. Mike M, look at this. Chicken Nugget, have a great night. Appreciate you being here. Here's some flags over here. Gotta love the flags, huh? Gotta love the flags. Toilet water is good for coffee. I think so. I think, should we go in here and test it? Should we test the water? What do you guys think? We test the water. All right, Sal, enough drinking tonight. You're getting silly. Told you guys I get silly. Actually, the water's okay. For coffee. I don't know about drinking it. I agree on Maribel about drinking it. See, I compromise, guys. You're not helping me out, Mike. Yeah, probably. Oh, that's it, Mike. Maybe if I drank it, yeah. You gotta laugh, guys. Well, it was a pleasure taking you guys for this little bit of a walk. Thanks to Maribel. You can make coffee, but you aren't going to drink it. No, Laughs. No, I'm not going to drink it. No way, Laughs. Nope. We're almost back to the campsite. Mike, look at that beautiful sky, Mike. Ardell! Let me see a little Ardell. What's happened, Ardell? Happy 4th. Well, it's the 3rd now, but what's happened, Ardell? Ardell, I'm having a Grey Goose and grapefruit juice. Lance, what's going on? How's Lance doing tonight? Lance, how you doing? Wendy, how are you? We're going over to Big Beautiful Bill. Now we're just showing the viewers where I'm camping at. We were just discussing the Big Beautiful Bill, but now we're just taking in nature a little bit. For those who are coming in, make America common sense. God bless the United States. God bless Donald Trump. Not everything in the bill is going to make everybody happy. That's pretty much what we're talking about. We're heading back. I'm out of breath. Uh-oh. And I'm a trainer. No, the altitude, guys. It's not easy. I'm out of breath. You got to get away from the politics every now and then. Laughs. You're exactly right, my friend. You are exactly right. Every now and then. 100%. Uh-oh. I just screwed up everything. What the hell did I do? What did I do? I think ABC. How was Italy? It was awesome. You put it in there. I love Italy. Sicily's my favorite. And Florence is nice. Roma. Italy's beautiful. I wouldn't want to live there, but it is beautiful. Great food. The best food in the world. And great wine. And good ice cream. And a lot of stuff great there. The gelato's the best. Lemon Head. Lemon Head's in the house. Lemon Head, say hello to Lemon J. Lemon Head, Lemon J. Lemon Head's been in here before. There's my boombox. See the boombox? I got the flags. Look how nice I did it. Once again, thanks to my wife. Not tonight, Whiskey Tango. I think Maribel wants to do one when I get back, Whiskey Tango. Maribel, you still here? You want to do one tonight or when I get back? I think when we get back, we're going to give our last shirt. Whiskey Tango. Thank you so very, very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think we're going to give out our last shirt. We gave out the beach towel to our moderator, loyal subscriber, Crystal, for her birthday. I think we have, I think we're going to get back. We'll do one more giveaway. And we got to order more stuff. Thank you, Whiskey Tango, for the thumbs up. Should I sleep here tonight, guys? Ozzy, you still in the house? Should I sleep right here in the chat? Mike, you here? Should I just sleep right here? What do they call that? Cowboy camping? Or is that cowboy camping like that? What's cowboy camping? Laying against there? I'm thinking I'm going to go right here. Anytime, Ozzy. Anytime. Anytime. 100%. Looking forward to it. Anytime. We'll have a good time. 100%. That's anybody on here. Not anybody. Yes to the hammock. No to Italy. I mean, no to the water. I'm only kidding, ABC. I'm only kidding. No to the water. Ardell, thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right, I gotta sit down. Wild Horses was from the Rolling Stones, yes. I think it goes like this. Wow. I can't sing. But yeah, me and Fabian, just like mix it up. We're going to do a, soon, We're gonna do something. I don't want to spoil it all, but it's gonna be like um, some rock, some disco. You know, we'll get silly for an hour. And Scorpions. There you go. So we're gonna try something a little different one night. What's up, Kansas? Valerie, how you doing, Valerie? How's Kansas tonight? Is everybody getting ready for the 4th of July fireworks in Kansas? Valerie, I broke down, Valerie, in Hayes, Kansas. It wasn't fun before we had cell phones. I was stuck there for 2 hours. Yep. Hayes, Kansas. Summer breeze. Love that song. Summer breeze makes you. I can't sing. There's a lot I can't do, guys. Oh, man. Are you working, Whiskey Tango? You know what? Make the best of it. I know you hear that before. Yeah, what? Make the best of it. I got to work, Sal. Make the best of it. When you're done work, sit back and have a cocktail or whatever you can do and enjoy yourself. Yeah, that's a great song, Summer Breeze. We're showing our age. Maybe we're not showing our age. Maybe we're not. Oh, man. You hear those old man sounds? Mike M, you hear those old man sounds? Oh, that's because I slept on the cot. No alarm clock. Yeah, I know that, Ozzy. Good for you. Enjoy every hour, Ozzy. Ozzy. You know that already. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. But, you know, enjoy it. With your kids, your grandkids, enjoy it. You work hard. If you work hard, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unfortunate if anybody's got work tomorrow, but make the best of it tonight, tomorrow, and the day after. I know I worked on a lot of holidays. That's why I became self-employed. I worked a lot of holidays, and I got tired of it. So the last 30 years, I said, I'm going to be self-employed. And it wasn't easy the first couple of years. Happy 4th. Lucy. Lucy in the sky. Can't drink anymore, guys. Good to see you, Lucy. I worked the holidays when I was self-employed for a little bit, and I said, you know what? I'm not working on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, I'll work. We are going down with this bill, and I don't work on my birthday anymore. Hell with that shit. No more. Those days are over, Ozzy. I don't know what that comment means. We got 182 in the chat. Thank you so much for all your support. And shout out to all the members. Thank you so very much for all your support. If you're just coming on for the first time, make sure you, if you enjoy it, hit the like. Subscribe if you haven't. Are you, Terry? That's funny. That's funny, Terry. Ardell, I don't do it anymore, Ardell. I used to. Little people won't let us get away from politics. I know. I'm trying to get away from it. Just a little bit, right? Just a little bit. Phil Collins, how did you make your money? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm only kidding. I worked hard, Phil. I worked hard for every dime. No handouts. No handouts. And I'm not saying if you got handed out anything, I'm not saying that's bad either. I mean that. I never got any handouts. Actually, when my father died, may he rest in peace, loved him. He didn't have anything. I never depend on any of that. I just work, and work. Carol Harris. Right back to you, my friend. Right back to you, Carol. Enjoy every minute of it, every hour of it. And I'm continuing to work. I just don't work on the holidays or my birthday. Most holidays. And you notice I said Christmas Eve? Love Christmas Eve. That's my favorite holiday. Love Christmas Eve. Because it's a lot of eating. Italian food. All right, let's move on. I need a new career is why I ask. Excuse me. I need a new career, buddy. I'm losing my mind out here. Phil, make it happen. You know, if you want to be self-employed, there's lots of things you can do. You know, take a night, sleep on it. No fireworks, laughs. I can't have them here. I'll get handcuffed. And I guess I should because everything will go up. That goes for anybody. The question was, you're burnt out. I'm sorry I did that, guys. That piece of that cigar. Anyhow, forgot I was live for a second. Yeah, me, Carol. That's another one. Well, that's on a Sunday. I don't work on Sundays anyhow. But Phil Collins, are you still here? Yeah, just I think self-employed is the way to go. Not for everybody, but it's you can work your hours and be your own commander in chief, your own boss. If you don't want to do that, Phil, do something you enjoy. Phil, you can email me if you want. But I would just say this: do what you enjoy, Phil. If you do what you enjoy, you're going to be successful. You will. I mean, no defense to McDonald's. And Phil, I'm not saying McDonald's. I'm just saying, hold on, guys. If you work hard and you enjoy McDonald's, you can move on up and, be a stock. I mean, you can make a lot of money. So, I'm just enjoy what you do. If you enjoy what you do, be productive, work hard, make errors, learn from those errors, Phil, you'll do well. But do what you enjoy, whether self-employed or working, you like looking at women and drinking, you might want to work at a gentleman's club. I'm real worried about my fellow Americans and sickly laced stunts. People are scared and worried. Yeah, it's okay to be a little worried, but I'm going to say this, Belle, you shouldn't be worried. Don't read fake stuff. Don't buy into all that stuff. All right, not everything's going to be perfect in life or perfect in the bill you alluded to, but all right, let me continue. All right. That's right. Terry, high five, fist bump. Terry, you're right. Exactly right. Well said. Trump is awesome. Damn right. Damn right. I agree, Cindy. Cindy, there's Democrats who say the same words, They're crying. Trump won, get over. Oh, I don't have the flag behind me, Ozzy. Hey, Ozzy, did you get that? Trump won, get over it. I don't have the flag behind me. Ozzy, I salute. What is going on with those kids? Maribel, they're little kids. They're crying. They're happy. They're crying, but they're happy. They're like, Trump. We like Trump. His big, beautiful bill, Maribel. I think they're scared. They're probably saying, what the hell did you take me here for? I want to play video games. God bless video games, too. Atari. I don't know. They're I don't know, Maribel. Thank you, Sue. They're happy. Thank you, Sue. They're happy, Maribel. Yeah, they're happy. Like the birds. When the birds bite, Maribel, they're happy. Maybe they're not happy. Maybe they're not happy. Richard, how are you, Richard? Thanks for stopping in for a little bit. Ozzy, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Janine. Maribel, if they don't stop crying soon, we're going to have a problem. I'm only kidding, guys. I'm only kidding. I'll sleep okay, Maribel. I'm only kidding on that, guys. Oh, man, I'm missing some messages. No, Carol. Carol, is that Carol Harris? Sorry, it's getting dark, Carol. Yes. The Medicare and Social Security, it's not going away. Yeah, it's not. So I had to read it again. Not that I would mind if you said it the other way, Carol. I just want to, yeah. Ozzy missed the crying. I'm sure you, yeah. I mean, some ways you do. Medicaid, Carol. There's a difference from Mike Meyer. Yeah, it's the Medicaid, but not all of it's going away. Laughs, they are liberal tiers, but there's also some mega tiers behind that. Laughs. They grow up too fast, Ozzy. We all grow up too fast. The kids grow up fast. The grandkids grow up fast. First, they love you and want to hug you, and then they get big, and you got to push for a hug, right? Phil Collins says, I'm glad I never had kids. Yeah, kids are not for everybody, Phil. The best part of the bill for middle class would be tax credits for almost everybody on here. Money spent, on our to keep our nation, our walls, safe, and our the immigrants coming over here. A lot of good stuff in that bill. Yep, tax credits. That's a hell of a thing to say about Christ. Little doggy over there. There's absolutely nothing good in that bill. There's a lot in it, Bill. A lot is good in that bill. Brian says, no, it's a big greedy bill. There's a lot, most of it's for the middle class, If you have an American car, if you're a senior, if you have kids, I don't know. It all depends. About 940 pages. That's what it is. A little under 1,000. How do you know that Christ wouldn't approve in that bill? Do you know that? We just don't know. None of us would know, right? So, absolutely, Ozzy. Oh, the sushi. Thank you, Maribel. Oh my God, I forgot the sushi. Yeah, I'll eat that in a little bit, Maribel. Thank you. And thank you for bringing it up here. Yeah. Now, as we go back and forth, the bill is, again, if you're just coming in here, because it is the bill we started off with, and I'll say this again. All these bills from all the previous administrations were nothing at all for the Americans, right? Very, very little. Correct me if I'm wrong. At least now, there's a lot for the Americans. American-made cars. There's even something for plug-in hybrids. There's, of course, our military, and there's a lot of money for seniors. No tax on tips. If you're a bartender, if you work in a casino, you're a hairdresser, you're going to benefit from this. No tax on overtime. That's huge. He ran on that campaign. He promised the American people, and he stuck to it. And he never said he was not going to ever add to the deficit. He never said, I will not, read my lips, add to the deficit. And even though I don't like it, adding that money, that's me, he never said he was not going to. So, but there's a lot of stuff for the middle class. Drewby, thank you for the membership, first of all, and great comment. His CPA, not me, I'm not a CPA. Drewby's CPA says there's a lot of benefits. Yes, there's a lot of benefits, guys. There's going to be a lot of benefits. You're going to get your taxes. If you have to pay, let's just say, for example, you had to pay $1,000. I would almost bet half of that now you have to pay. Maybe you break even. And if you're receiving money, you're going to get more money. I'm not a CPA. Everybody's in different tax brackets, but it's not going to hurt. It's only going to be better. Now, how much better? That's up to everybody's finances and situation, right? But no answer for the poor. Rocket, Willie, how are you? God bless you. There's work requirements, Drewby, for Medicaid. That's correct. You're right. And I already said this. If you're just coming in, I kind of disagree with the 80 hours a month. That's just me. I think work hours should be required, but not 80. That's just me because I'm out helping anyhow. I help out the homeless people, and there's people working, and friends of mine are worried about them losing their Medicare. Excuse me, their Medicaid. I get it mixed up. The Medicaid. So I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. The world is laughing at all America. I totally disagree, Jordan, but welcome in. I think they want to live here. I think somebody said 80 hours is part-time. I agree, I know, but there's a lot of people out there um, that, it's hard for them. We'll see. We'll see how um, strict they are and all that. Yep. Carol Harris. Carol House. Every now and then there's a comment that just comes. Carol, high five, fist bump. You're probably saying that's true, and you're right. It's just a great comment, right? Or we talked about Italy. ABC 123 was in Italy. I say Italy, Germany. People want to come here. They want to live here. Not all, but a lot. This bill is a good bill, Debbie says. And Maribel says, a lot of lazy people don't want to work. There'll be a lot of work. So he's thinking in everybody. Great comment, Maribel. Maribel, high five, fist bump. There's a lot of lazy people. But then there's people out there, not to argue with my wife, that are, trying their best. But yeah, he is adding work out there. It's a tough one, that Medicaid. I agree. I can't say it's not. Oh, great commentary. Great comment. School volunteer work. It's good. Yeah, and also, too, as Ozzy says, 100% Maribel. Also, too, correct me if I'm wrong, I think even if he's not just saying work, Votech school, a personal training, a hairstylist, making an effort in those certain amount of hours. So it's not just like he just wants people to try. Not disabled, not 65 years old, and not low income. He just wants people to try. It's mostly for the illegals and just people who've been used to sitting on their butts. And that's not bad. That's what happens when the government tries to control. You can't blame these people. Just like when we got unemployment. When everything opened, they were still given, I had PUA, and there was times there, I needed it in the beginning. We shut the country down. I can't work. How much savings? I went through my savings, so it was nice. But then they were, they continued and continued. And I got to be honest, I'm like, whoa, a couple more weeks, we're getting here. Anyhow, it's just American way is to work if you could. Not everybody could work. I think Terry alluded to that. There's mental illness. There's people who just struggle, whatever. But big part is go out there and try to work. And as like somebody says, 80 hours is a half of part-time. Not part-time, but 80 hours a month, that is. Kids are still crying. We got right back into politics. Just when I was out, you sucked me back in. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, we got 79 likes. Thank you so much. We have about 136 in chat. Appreciate everybody being here. Chicken Nuggets back in to say hi. Scott says Social Security is next. Scott, let's not think that way. I don't think so, Scott. I don't think anybody's going to touch Social Security. Scott, and that means Democrats too. The only how Social Security will be touched if a socialism like a mayor or a Gavin Newsom or AOC's president. If it's a moderate Democrat, Social Security is not going to go anywhere. If it's another Republican, after Trump, Social Security will be here for a long time. Okay? They've been saying that when I was a little kid. And I'm ready to go on Social Security in about 4 years. God willing. God willing, Ozzy. And it's not going to go anywhere. Whiskey Tango. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. The Senate G, that's different. Very nice. Thank you so much. Scott, they've been saying it, Scott. Republicans and Democrats, Scott. They've been, my grandfather, he was a Republican. You're not going to have any Social Security. And I'm 59 this year. We're going to get it. So what they need to work on is how they can try to increase Social Security a little bit more every year. Instead of like the COLA coming out of, 5% or whatever the hell it is. Go to Canada if you want the government to take care of you. And if you go to Canada, you break a leg, you might not get that leg fixed for a while. Oh, they are, Maribel. I got a little headache. I don't know if it's the kids or the alcohol. And it's not, I don't put that much in, Maribel. I've been telling the truth for the last, but on your defense, Cecilia, I love that name. You probably just came in. I've been talking about this bill for 4, 5, 6 live streams already. Oh, you had some chocolate? There you go. Chocolate will make you feel good for a while. And then you'll be like, coming down, want more chocolate. Oh, man. Absolutely, Ozzy. I salute Ozzy. Cecilia, beautiful name. It's just requiring some work or vocational school, some training. He's not gonna, they're not gonna, your state's not gonna be coming at knocking on your door. I'm not saying you, Cecilia, but or anybody's door, and I'm sure they're gonna give you some time. It's not gonna end like this month, next month, or even this year. All right, it's gonna be a while, and it's only gonna apply for people who are not trying to work. I'm sure they're gonna come up with like, not gonna be like one strike, two strikes, you're out. It's gonna be, they're gonna give you the state requirements. Are gonna say, hey, these are what we need. This is the, this, that, whatever. So I wouldn't worry too much. Not true. Well, I'm not gonna go back and forth on you on that. Yeah, don't watch CNN. Yeah, don't watch CNN. It's not good for you guys. It really brings you down. Cheese. What's that? Cheese curd bandit. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. Happy Fourth, Pelon. How are you? Everything's gonna be fine, guys. Maribel says it's answered. Go back to work, and you can keep getting your free money. Maribel, Maribel. CNN will make you depressed. Bruce Matthews, always a pleasure to see you, my friend. What's up, Bruce? Are you enjoying yourself? I don't mean just on the live. Are you enjoying yourself? CKB says, I love CNN. Well, that's okay. That's your opinion. Medicaid cuts don't kick until after the midterms. Yes. I love this country. This bill is shameful. Right back to you, Palon. Chicken Nugget, thank you so very much, Chicken Nugget. My wife's on here. Um, um, Chicken Nugget, thank you for everything you do. And thank you for being part of a good family here. We're going to continue to help out the less fortunate and the homeless on this channel until I die. All right, guys. So it's getting kind of dark. I think I got about 5 minutes left. And then I'm going to put a fire on. Don't worry about Chicken Nugget. You don't have to do anything. Just enjoy yourself. Enjoy your chocolate. Shameful bill. The richest got more than needed. I disagree. Happy Independence Day. Absolutely. I'm all set up. I even have the glasses. Who didn't see the glasses? There we go. Ghost stories. All right, Ozzy. Let me charge the phone up, Ozzy. I'll put the fire on. And if you're up, you should be up, Ozzy. You're not working. No excuses. I'm only kidding, Ozzy. Charge the phone up a little bit, maybe 30 minutes, and we'll tell some ghost stories. That'll be fun. Looking forward to that. Get the fire on, charge the phone, put something a little warmer because it's getting colder. Lucy, thank you. We'll do it. We'll do it. Charge the phone, eat some sushi. Um, like you guys care. And then we'll do a little late night ghost stories. I'm ready for my parade tomorrow. God bless the United States of America, and God bless you, Chicken Nugget. Enjoy that parade every hour, every minute. Get a job. Somebody put. Much love and respect. Thank you. Right back to you guys. Have I heard from Susu? No. I mean, Susu might be on here watching, maybe just don't want to comment. I haven't heard from Susu in a while. Hopefully everything's okay with her. I'm sure everything's fine. Um, Oh, I got a job. I got a job, my friend. Yeah, Prophes. Get it ready, Ozzy. Get it ready. I'm coming over. Get some spicy barbecue sauce. Put the barbecue sauce at the end, Ozzy. I do it my way, Sal. What the hell you? I remember I used to put the barbecue sauce in the beginning, right, Maribel? Thank you, Maribel. And burnt the ribs. I might chicken nugget. I might just do that. Me and Maribel might just do that. And Terry's on her way over to Ozzy. So, save some for us and some potato salad. You look like an owl now. Who said that? Oh, Maribel. uh, I used to put the barbecue sauce, Ozzy, and I grew up with this African American friend, Milton. He go, what the hell are you doing? He talked Italian to me. What are you doing? Come on. He used to call me Sam. He couldn't say Sal. I love you, Milton. He put the barbecue sauce at the end. All right. That's how you cook the barbecues. Anyhow. Camping in Mount Charleston, 45 minutes outside of Las Vegas. Yeah, it's getting dark, but I do have a light, so we're going to tell some ghost stories. If you guys are up for it, probably about 45 minutes or so or less. We'll see. We'll see how the internet goes. So far, internet's been perfect. And I'm going to get a fire on. Can I send you gift cards for the homeless? You can if you want, but you don't have to. You don't have to. You've done so much on here, but if you like, yes, we can work that out. Send, I don't know if Mike's on here or Lemon J has my email. You don't have to. Don't worry about that. Chicken nuggets. You've done a lot on here. Lots of people in other time zones. Good night. If you're going to bed, sweet dreams. Thank you, Lemon J, for your help. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, it's Escapano 13 at Cox.net. We can exchange, but you don't have to. 11:30 over there. Yep. Well, it's still early here. I trust Trump. Debbie Maribel agrees, and so do I. So do I, Debbie. Maribel agrees. She said that today. I was in a hammock. Debbie, I was in a hammock. Maribel says, I trust Trump. I was talking about this, that, whatever, You know how I am. I trust Trump. Are you, Laughs? Good. And wear with a smile, Laughs. And get a cigar, Laughs. I'm only kidding, Laughs. But wear with a smile. I love Trump. All right, guys, it is getting darker and darker and darker and darker. So I'm going to wrap things up. I'm going to charge up the phone, eat my sushi, get the fire, put something warm on, and we'll tell some ghost stories or whatever. I'll think of something. Sue, thank you for all your comments. Palon, thank you for being here once again. Appreciate, guys, I'm overwhelmed. Thank you so much for coming in to, where I'm at. I really enjoy these lives. I try to make it entertainment. I know a lot of politic talks and we get a lot of people disagreeing and agreeing. That's fine. Some trolls, and that's fine. But we're going to come late on, see if we get some internet, and we'll tell some, do something a little different. But I have faith in Donald Trump. I have faith. We'll wrap these things up. I believe long term, I think we're going to be okay with this bill. There's going to be a couple heat cups here and there. But let's stay behind Trump. Trump will not mess it up. God bless the trolls. Frank Eagle, thank you for being here. Double tap the screen. Thank you, Lemon J. Appreciate you, Janine, Mike, and what I do without you. Was Crystal in here tonight? I think Crystal was not in here tonight. God bless Crystal and everything she does for this channel. And thank you, Ozzy. Chicken Nugget, thank you so much for everything you do. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and check out. Thank you very much, guys. For those who can't make it back later on, please have a safe, fun, enjoy your 4th of July with yourself, your spouse, your partner, your kids, your grandkids, if you have them, your animals. Take it in. Never forget about our veterans who fought for this country. I'll see you later on, possibility. If not, I'll see you on the next live. Take care, guys. Thank you so much for the donations, and thank you for your support. Take care, guys. Barron Trump, maybe in 2044. Maybe not. Take care, guys. God bless. Lucy, great comments tonight. Debbie, have a great night. Later.